and gentlemen, it is our distinct honor to welcome Mrs. Martha Trent Ragland.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad that I could make the trip to Mathematics Courthouse to be with you this evening and talk about my family home. You might wonder why it's not called the Ragland House. That's because we owned it after it was famous. My dressmaker, if you like my dress, made it. If you don't, I made it. But she did a great job. She wanted me to look extra special for tonight, and she worked 30 days. Her husband is very happy that my dress is made, and my husband is very happy that her husband is happy and that she made it and I didn't. My name is Martha Trent Ragland. I'm married to Nathaniel Ragland. We had lots of children, and none of our children were born in the house. But the McLean House, as you know, is known also as the Surrender House and Appomattox Courthouse. When it became obvious that our beloved General Lee would have to surrender, they were looking for some place that was suitable. And the general store just didn't seem like it was nice enough. So the McLean parlor was taken over. I'm sure it was those Yankees who decided to do that. But it did give the gentleman an opportunity to sit down and for the generous terms to be written out. Of course, they weren't followed. But that's another discussion and another crowd. My children all lived around me, and my beloved daughter, Sally Massey Ragland, lived in town, and she married a Featherston. That's important because her husband at 17 fought in the War of Northern Aggression for the Confederacy. He had 2 horses shot out from underneath him, and he survived to talk about both of them. And those Yankees finally paid him for his horses. That was helpful. He was only allowed to join at 17 because he had cousins to watch out for him in the regiment. Now, Sally was very special to me because she came home to have all of her children at the Ragland home. Well, we know it was the McLean House. After the signing of the armistice and the surrender, everything in that parlor was picked clean. They took it all. I'm certainly glad I wasn't Mrs. McLean, because those 2 nice chairs, 2 nice tables, and whatever else she had in the parlor, they were just hauled off. I think the Yankees took most of it. After all, you know, they were rather in charge at that meeting. My husband bought the house for $1,250. This is after we had rented it a while. Mr. McLean filed bankruptcy, and he